The South African Community Party in the Northwest has criticized the approach of organizations providing aid to illegal miners who remain underground in Stilfontein. The party says a more radical approach is needed to end the impasse that has dragged on for months. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba joins us now live from there with an update. Ziniko, very good afternoon to you. What are some of the grievances and just the battles between community members when it comes to the retrieval of the miners that are still underground?
Good afternoon, Katlego. Well, community activists and volunteers to some extent have been having some issues in how they have been manhandled or allegedly manhandled by some of the police officers on the ground in terms of communication, but also the manner in which there are several limitations in terms of when individuals have to access a shaft in number 11. So those are some of the issues which community activists have really raised as issues that needs to be addressed as soon as possible between civil organizations, but also law enforcement agencies deployed to be in control of shaft in number 11. So I'm joined now by one of the community leaders here in Stilfontein who has been around and of course mobilizing community activists, but also volunteers themselves as far as these rescue operations here are concerned. Stilfontein, Mr. Johannes Ngakase. Mr. Ngakase, thank you very much for your time. Talk to us about some of your major concerns or some of the frustrations which have been felt by your colleagues as community leaders, but also aid organizations.
No, thank you very much, Ziniko. No, it's very frustrating for us. Because if you can understand, last week, the police, together with the RTBS Fontaine personnel, they came with their front-end loader. From there, they demolished the structure that we used. The only hope for those people who are underground. They've demolished everything. From there, we had to come back again as a community. Because we can feel the pain that those people they are feeling underground. So today, we've organized a TLB out of our own pockets. We made it the point that we're going to go to the machine so that we can get that TLB so that to come and rework the work that was done, was damaged here. From there, but when we get inside here, we were ill-treated, manhandled by the same police. It seems like the police don't want us to be here to come and save people.
I mean, what were the main issues police were raising and why were they trying to frustrate your efforts from your own experience as you guys were arriving here?
No, we've been working here for the past 3 months. We know the process and the procedure. We must be searched, but there are some new rules now that we must wait for another group so that when we go inside, we must be escorted. We say, no, there are people who are experiencing this. They must go and check how best the TLB can assist the process. It's where the entire thing started. But you can hear even the tone of a police. When he shouted to you, yeah, come here, come here. We are not here to be threatened. We are here to assist people who are in need of our help.
So as stakeholders, Mr. Ngakase, I understand that there was a task team that was introduced by Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, where all of you, the representative government agencies in the province, are supposed to be working together and meeting, but for the purpose of ironing out all those challenges. How has that been going? Has that platform set? Have you guys met as a task team to really express some of these frustrations you're talking about?
No, after the minister have left, there's nothing has happened. That task team is not functional at all. Even we've tried to communicate in that group. We thought maybe the MEC, because he's the one who's leading that task team, but nothing has happened to date. As much as today we think it's very important for us, because people who were here yesterday to come and to see what is happening there, we could hear those people underground giving us a sign that we need help. We could hear the sound. They've made a sound for more than an hour while we're still here. And people who have worked here, they say that sound, it shows that people, they are really in need. And we must understand one thing. There was a letter that came before Christmas that said the body are busy piling up underground. So it simply means the situation underground is very, very, very dire.
Have you reached out to government in terms, because government said they'll be bringing in experts to the site to ensure that people, as many people as possible, get to be rescued through the rescue experts, which will be led by experts commissioned by government. What is an update as far as that is concerned, especially considering what you just said, that you are getting signals from underground saying that people are in great need of help? What has been the attitude of government, or has there been any communication in terms of when those rescue experts will be arriving here?
In the national, I can say that the statement that was said by the minister president, they will smoke them out. It's reality. It's happening now. Because I can tell you one thing. We've gotten a communication from one of the bishops who said he spoke to the Minister Senzo Mchunu last week. He promised that the crane will be here on Monday. But it's almost Wednesday today. Nothing has happened. So we saw it very important to us that let's take another initiative as community leaders, because we can see that the only people who care about those people, it's only us as community leaders and volunteers. Our government does not care about those people. Our police does not care about those people.
So what's the next step now from your side as community organizations and civil society group in terms of the approach of this rescue? What are you planning to do? What is going to happen now for the next few days, since you are not getting any information from government?
As much as we have restructured the structure that was here, we'll start our normal operations. We must send food, we must start pulling out people. Because if ever we are not going to pull out these people, simply means we'll be doing whatever the government is doing, killing our people. But that is not our main objective and our main aim. Our aim is to save those lives.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. That's Mr. Johannes Ngakase there, just expressing and also giving some insights in terms of some of their key complaints or frustrations as far as the rescue experts are concerned, who were meant to be here on Monday, as he said. So at this point, there's no clarity even towards us as members of the media in terms of the actual date where we can expect those rescue experts to arrive here. But for now, we saw these community activists coming onto the site to bring in a grader so that they can be able to re-establish those mechanisms which were destroyed by the grader which was sent by the rescue experts sometime last week. So that's where we are at this point.